Mic check. Mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4. All righty. What is happening? What is happening? Let me share this. What is going on? Shout out to everybody in the chat there. Triple J, how you doing? Gaming Despair, how are you doing? Hey, Buck, listen. That is fine. That is fine. They can go ahead and give me a thumbs down. Shout out to everybody that's here. Guys, we're closing in. I'm shocked to say this. We're close to the stack mark, and so a few more subs. And like I said, share this video with everybody. Everybody needs to share this video, and everybody tell one friend. You know. With the let's see, Andrew never said it was going to have a VEGA GPU. Said it was what I got from Lou Wafa was that it was performing on the level of a VEGA 56 to 64. That's what Lou Wafa saw, and lo and behold, shout out to Foxy Games UK. He confirmed that yesterday. That, you know, but we'll get more into the performance later on. So, but shout out to everybody that's here. Appreciate you coming here. Yajuro Hanma, how you doing, sir? Shout out to everybody in the Pacific Rim. What time is it over there, young man? Now, are you in Japan or are you in Thailand? So, you enjoying a drink? Yeah, I've got one here. It's a carbonated beverage. I'm not drinking an alcoholic one, but shout out to everybody doing that. Well, but the Xbox sees all your assets to pay for the Xbox game. Well, again, $ Craig Tech. That is the Cash App. Feel free to use it. Shout out to RD Matador. For the donation a couple days ago. I did stream a little more Days Gone. I got down to the sawmill to see what the hell the big deal was, and I got attacked by like 7. I got attacked by a horde. I took care of them. I may have streamed that on Twitch. Like I said, I streamed for like 2.5 hours on Sunday. I did load up something to Black Avenger TV, but now when I try to go to Black Avenger TV, I'm getting a 403 error message. So I have no idea what's going on with Black Avenger TV. I can no longer get there. Also, shout out to One Stop for Gamers on TrueTube, and but I gotta try to get in touch with him because I am not able to load any video on there. What's up, Beto Mephisto? So. So again, Andrew, the games that he saw running were performing on the same level of a 56 to 64. I clearly said that and in that video, and I typed in what he told me. And it's been pretty much confirmed. But like I said, I mean, you're the only one that seems that. What's up, Fatal? So you're having the same issue with TrueTube as far as uploading video? So I don't feel that bad because there's people that have uploaded video, and I've got the app and everything for TrueTube, but I've not been able to upload anything. And I've got an account and everything. So but shout out to One Stop for doing that, but I'm having issues uploading. and with Black Avenger TV, I can't even get back on there. I'm getting a 403 message, and that started yesterday evening. Because yesterday afternoon, the game, I was going to upload my Days Gone gameplay to Black Avenger, and I could not do it. So, Diver, how you doing, young man? Straight ahead there, Diver. So certainly hope you're doing okay. KIOP901, how you doing? So, so after hearing the NAVI architecture and the price of the 5700 XT, I just don't see next-gen consoles being that much more powerful than that GPU. The 5700 XT, again, you got to remember something is that AMD was able to get native 4K 30 FPS locked on all PlayStation games with 7.4 TFLOPS. So how much more do you think they'll need to get to 4K 60 on some of the games? Because not all, and then they're going to have 8K 120. And again, I think that's going to be more for streaming. Shout out to Lou Wafa. He gave me some more news on that this afternoon. I didn't read it till I got home like an hour ago. But there's a chance Netflix offers some 8K programming next year. And so I don't know if Disney's going to do that or not, offer 8K. But both the PlayStation and the new Xbox, if you stream from there, let me make this clear. If you stream from those boxes natively, you may Netflix may have some programs, probably like nature programs and stuff like that you can watch in 8K. So, but I think, what's going on? Did you see Booty said in his interview he thinks the new Xbox is going to be more powerful than anything? Well, yeah, I think the key phrase is he thinks, he doesn't know. And again, we're talking about something that's a year and a half down the road. So, so KO, are you going to get the new VEGA or the new architecture for the NAVI, or are you going to wait? So, oh, okay, they stopped uploading for that. Okay, that's fine, Gaming Despair. That's cool. That's cool. Let's shout out to One Stop for Gamers. I did not know that. Like I said, I didn't reckon. I was having issues yesterday, and I know he put some more information out yesterday, but I've not been able to get in touch with him. But that's a busy man right there. He's not gonna, he's got big things going on. So. Well, again, Andrew, possibilities and if and cans, and I'm telling you all right now, if and cans or pots and pans, we'd all be goddamn cooks. Okay, 4K 60. I mean, we have very powerful GPUs that can hit that on current. Yeah, well, I know that. Yeah, we can. Yeah, because they're optimized for those games. But I'm simply saying to you, if AMD was able to get 4K native and 30 FPS lock with 7.4 without NAVI, what do you think they'll get with NAVI? Because again, NAVI's performance with the RDNA versus VEGA, it's going to outperform VEGA 64, which is 12 TFLOPS, okay? It's outperforming that regularly with less power, less compute units to get it to the same spot. So it's no different than I was told by Lou Waffle to compare. Well, this is something that's pretty cool. Think about NASA's space program. Or you had, I think, Gemini. Was it Mercury, then Gemini, then Apollo? I think that was the order it went in. I should know that. I went to space camp. I think it's Mercury, Gemini, then Apollo. Each time each one did more, but because they were learning more, they were having to use less power to do things. Okay, so once they learned how much they needed to get out of the Earth's atmosphere to be in low Earth orbit, I think that was Mercury. They did low Earth orbit. So that once they learned that, they were able to start stripping down Gemini. So they just knew exactly what they needed. So, so yeah, but that's the way. What's up, soccer count? Oh, with the space camp in the 80s. I was there 2 years before the Challenger explosion. So when the Challenger exploded, went in 85. So I think it was in space camp in 83. So it was in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. where I went to space camp. So yeah, but look at the price of what is the price? Okay, but look at the price of the RTX 2070 that it's competing with. That's $200 more, and they're going to both have ray tracing on there. So I don't know how much ray tracing. Like I said, shout out to Corey Massey. So Corey Massey, what is the difference in the GCN technology and the RDNA? So but yeah, I just think that I mean, look, I've seen multiple videos of Crap Gamer, Matt's Gaming, Dealer Gaming, D-Batch. Am I missing anybody in that? Matt's, I think I said Matt's already. Randall Thor, just falling all over themselves about which system is going to be more powerful, and the power is going to be based on efficiency. So one of these consoles is going to be more efficient than the other one. So somebody said it's trash. Oh my goodness. So well, I may be playing Mass Effect later on tonight because I bought all the DLC for $11 on Mass Effect 3. So I gotta finish Mass Effect 2. I've been in a holding pattern. Shout out to Andrew Wilkins. But that's so that frost spell's breaking off. You know, I'm starting to get that twitch. So so I've not watched Star Trek reruns. I did not like the Star Trek TV show at all. I enjoyed the movies. I've enjoyed the Star Trek movies. Not all of them. Star Trek V, The Final Frontier was garbage. I mean, garbage. But the reboot with Chris Pine and all those guys, and that were actually good movies. I enjoyed those. So yeah, I think it's going to be more about efficiency. Speaking of it, all right. So everybody wants to know about my new RGB what's this thing called mouse, and I'm amazed by this thing. It's turning all kind of color, but it is the Corsair Gaming, which Best Buy, you guys, for Father's Day, or as I like to call it, I forgot to pull out day. They had one hell of a sale. Okay, I can't. This sale, guys, blew me away. They had the RGB one that I bought was regular. It was $69.99. I got it for $34. They had the HOTUS PS4 flight stick. They had that for $64 instead of regular is like $79 or something like that. So I mean, I got it for like $20 off. So I actually went up there with my receipt because it's still within 30 days when I got the other one. I got my receipt and they had to pay. They gave me a $20 gift card, at which because that was the difference, give or take. And I used that $20 gift card to buy the Glaive for $34. I only paid like $14 for it. It was great. So so notice they haven't spoken any about teraflops. Neither one has, correct. But Digital Foundry has a video, if you look for it, where I don't know if it was Richard Ledbetter or Leadbetter, whatever his name is. He looked at the camera and said the T-flop war is over. And there's other people now confirming that the T-flop war is over at $4.99. You're correct, 901, but again, they're trying to take down the 2070, which right now the 2070 in my city at my store that carries it, it's close to it's $700. So, you know, all the technology today exists because of Star Trek. Yeah, a lot of people say that. I mean, don't get me wrong, a lot of Trekkies do say that, so don't feel bad. So RDNA is full Radeon technology that is going to be AMD's new bread and butter going forward. It's AMD's new baby. Hold on, I've got to turn on my air conditioner. It just, I turned it off and now I'm real hot. Hold on. Yeah. So, but yeah, I highly recommend this mouse. But now my regular keyboard looks boring compared to it. My regular keyboard looks like trash, straight up garbage. So, AMD is basically starting off with the new technology. RDNA is basically what NVIDIA has been doing, calculating teraflops a different way for max efficiency. Yeah, so you're hearing Sony is acquiring studios on top of all the news. Yeah, well, you retracted that. Okay, I guess you don't want to talk about that. Arcturus, okay, that's fine. I mean, and Arcturus is the name of a star in the galaxy. So, but apparently the new Navi it allows it's going to allow. Let's see here. Now, look, I'm looking at an article here. I'll just read this into the record here. It says this is from a Notebook Check, and it's a short article, so I'll go ahead and read this into the record. Let me go to screen sharing. And go to me, because it's all about me. All right. Now, this comes from Notebook Check. This site is mostly in German, so I don't know how accurate this is, but I'm just going to read this into the record. It says that Sony and Microsoft are both, now it says the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Scarlet will be based on differing generation of AMD GPUs. Now, this is, I don't know where he got that information from, but I'm just reading it because, well, it was interesting. So it says, while the dust of E3 2019, this is by Alex Alderson, came out on the 14th. So it came out, should have came out Friday. So it says, while the dust of E3 2019 and the appearance of Keanu Reeves' breathtaking cameo at Microsoft's presentation settles, people have already started picking apart what all the announcements mean for next gen of game consoles. Sony and Microsoft have already lifted the lid on their AMD-based next generation consoles, but it seems that they may not be created equal. The extent of their partnerships with AMD seems to have been hidden in plain sight. Sony has been collaborating with AMD, whereas Microsoft has co-engineered a custom graphics chip. The result is that the next PlayStation will feature custom 7 nm AMD Ryzen Zen 2 and Radeon Navi architectures, while the Xbox Scarlet will include next generation Radeon RDNA gaming graphics architecture, as announced by Lisa Su. That's my wife, by the way. I want her to be my wife. CEO and president of AMD. AMD has confirmed that the next generation RDNA will be based on a 7nm plus FinFET process. A FinFET sounds like it's a disease that you get, which will support hardware-based real-time ray tracing and next-gen RDNA. By contrast, the 7nm Navi architecture will only be capable of shader-based ray tracing and current gen RDNA. In short, the next gen of PlayStation, Xbox game consoles look to be separated by a generation of graphics technology. The in-game effect of the differences between GCN and RDNA and next-gen RDNA is unknown at this stage, but it seems bizarre that Sony would allow itself to slip the generation in graphics tech behind Microsoft. AMD is certainly painting things in that way anyway. Now that comes from Notebook Check. I don't know. I don't know if this is an outlier, but according to this article, I should have put a question mark in my thing. I forgot to. According to this article, Sony is going to be here. They're going to be right here. Okay. Microsoft is here with their GPU. Now, I don't know how accurate that is because in another article, let me get rid of that one. Let's get rid of this one here. And let's pull up this one. So now here it says, now this is an old one. This is from Twisted Voxel. I have no idea who this is. So, oh yeah, this disease here. Anytime you have a chance to give to the American Alzheimer's Association, try to. I don't care if you give them 25 cents, give to them, because again, Alzheimer's is a horrible disease. It is a horrible disease. So, all right. But PS-5 GPU will be based on a new RDNA AMD architecture replacing GCN. So we already know that that Sony's GPU will not be using GCN. So it says AMD is announced. This is an old article. You all probably know this by heart, but this needs to go into the record as well. So AMD has announced their next generation of GPUs at an event during Computex. This also includes the hardware for the PS5 that will be powered by AMD. Hot damn. During the AMD Computex event, it was revealed that PS5 will be powered by AMD's NAVI GPU. And let me get it right here. Ryzen Zen 2 CPU. This is not new information. Sony's already confirmed it earlier, blah, blah, blah. So what was not known is that NAVI GPU won't use the GCN architecture, but instead a new RDNA architecture developed by AMD. And of course, everybody knows this right here. So 1 times performance per watt, 1.25 performance per clock improvement over previous architecture. I guess that's GCN. New compute unit design, improved efficiency, and increased IPC. Remember, efficiency being increased. Multi-level cache hierarchy, reduced latency, higher bandwidth, lower power. Now, this right here, they're getting higher bandwidth and improved efficiency with lower power. That is a huge jump. And then streamlined graphics pipeline, optimized performance per clock, higher clock speeds. Okay, that's what NVIDIA has been doing. So since this PS5 uses the NAVI GPU, which is based on the same architecture, it will benefit from the same improvements, features in it. AMD will develop a custom variant of GPU for PS5. More information on it will be shared at upcoming E3. Now, we really didn't find out a whole lot about this. So this right here was not correct. So we didn't find out a whole lot about the NAVI GPU, except they announced the pricing, which everybody got mad at. So then it goes into the RDNA will be powered by AMD GPUs for the next decade. AMD Radeon RX 5000 series are the first batch of NAVI GPUs. Blah 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 blah. So guys, shout out to Ali Hayden. So what it sounds like is one of these articles is not correct. Okay, one of these articles is not correct. So I don't know which one, but somebody is literally saying that somebody's going to be using GCN. Now we know that Sony is not, because Lisa Su has confirmed that. We've seen that. So according to that first article, the one out of Germany, somebody's still using GCN according to their source. So who is going to be using GCN? So, oh, what's up going on there, Maharaza? How you doing there, young man? So somebody said 8 gigabytes of GDDR6. Oh, really? Okay. That's pretty powerful. Nobody Spartan guy said like that 9.75. There is a rapper in a group called Black Sheep. He calls himself Mr. 9.5. That's hilarious. They like that 9.75 teraflop GPU can literally be overclocked. Well, I mean, again, if it's a 9.7 teraflop GPU, but it's giving you the efficiency of the VEGA 12 at 12 T-flops, that's a win. That's what you got to look at, is the way they're going to do it. So show me the receipt. There you go. Who already has 448 gigabytes of bandwidth? Wow. That sounds like a whole lot. Somebody Spartan guy, yeah, XC's not budgeted at all for 450. Well, you said it should be 300. Not if you're aiming for the 2070. The 2070, it costs $200 more than that. At least in my city. I'm not here to say that you can't get it cheaper somewhere else. Okay. So it'll cost. See, Monterazzi. I'm just reading you all's comments here. Shout out to Monterazzi again. Hit that like button, people. 40 you all in here, and you all have only hit that like button 12 times, and that's free. The hell's wrong with you all? You all should be ashamed of yourselves. That like button is to your left, folks. It's right down there. It's a thumb. Hit that thumb, and I will be happy. Then share the video, for crying out loud. Share the damn video. Let's get this thing to a 1,000 so I can open up my t-shirt and towel store. I mean, don't you all want to see some of the ladies? I mean, shout out to Dawn. I need to try to get her a towel before she gets to her concert. That's the goal. I would love for her to take that towel or a shirt to that concert. So let's go ahead and do it for her. So, so it costs to make a difference. You are correct about that. Different parts would separate the PS5, Xbox 2 would be anything other than AMD supplies where Sony can manufacture their own. Fair enough. That's actually a pretty good point. The article was sponsored by Microsoft. Who knows? It really was? Huh. All right. Cool. Fair enough. So you saying Microsoft has got propaganda going already? The CPU better be good. I'm sure the CPU is straight. That is straight. Engine number 9. There you go. Running on the Chicago. What is it? Engine number 9 on the New York Transit line. If the train jumps the track, do you want your money back? Iron Fist, how you doing there, young man? I love it. King Thrash, how you doing? King Thrash is here with all the physics. You know, Corey Massey, once I saw the RTX 2080 Ti at 1200, you gave up. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Shout out to you. Hey, shout out to J-Dub City. He bought 2 2080 Ti's. So, oh my goodness gracious. So, the problem is NVIDIA is the only one making high-end graphics. Yeah, that is true. And people got to understand, AMD is not trying to take on NVIDIA at the high end. They're doing it at the mid and low end, and they're kicking their butts right now. So, you know, Diver, what is it again? Straight ahead, Diver. Keep your eyes on the road. Eyes on the road. Oh my God! Somebody, King Thrash, has sent a bunch of crocodiles. What the hell's that all about? Yeah, the RTX 20 Ti is pretty good, though. I mean, look, I got no problem. If you pay $1,500 for a graphics card, it better sit up there and look like friggin' Brie Larson in that Captain Marvel outfit. She was smoking in that outfit. So, so yeah, but apparently the NAVI, this is coming from Luwafa, and again, this is something that I told you guys last year, is that it's getting just as good, if not better performance than that VEGA 64, okay? That VEGA 64. So that VEGA 64, I believe has 60, doesn't it have 64 compute units? Excuse me. I'll get it eventually. Oh, no, I will not. Shout out to BitCloud Gaming. No, I will not be getting that 2080 Ti. I wouldn't mind the 2070 because shout out to J-Dub City. He did say that the 2070 is 1440p, centered around that. And what's up, Dark Link? He said it was centered at 1440p with ray tracing. So that's something I might get. But I think I would have to change my motherboard. I don't want to change my motherboard. I like my motherboard. Shout out to Jemiah Dixon. So, Bismarck Ghoul, I see. Are you still playing Fortnite, Bismarck Ghoul, on Twitch? And everybody go to my what you will when it drops to 500. Not unless somebody puts 300 of that in my PayPal. Somebody puts 300 in PayPal, then the 2070, I don't think so. I mean, I'll probably, I can't say I'll probably. I am looking to get a better CPU. That's my first goal. Well, and before that, I got to get a glowing. I want the my keyboard to glow. I love looking at my mouse. My mouse is turned purple, red, yellow, green, blue, orange. It is a beautiful mouse that I have. So my mouse has ray tracing on there. Bismarck, yeah. Now everybody needs to follow me on Twitch because I will be putting more content over there as soon as I learn how to do it. So I'm learning how to gen up my OBS stream as well. I may get a green screen that will be after I get my t-shirts and towels ready to go. So I got the gay pride one. Well, let's see here. Actually, no, it doesn't have the gay pride colors on there. Well, it is green there, yeah. But yeah, I like this thing. It changes colors constantly. Now I wish it would do it slower because I'm the man with a slow hand, but it does it really fast. So it's pretty cool. But I do want my keyboard to be light to do that same thing too. So so you might have to see what AMD has to offer because I don't have to build a whole new PC, just switch to AMD. Yeah, there you go. Again, it looks like I'm going to have to get the 470 Tomahawk motherboard. I think that's kind of where I'm leaning. So, you have a Corsair mouse and keyboard. Yeah, I got the mouse. It's pretty cool, man. I thought it was overrated. But I gotta keep it a buck, man. I'm kind of liking this thing, and I like the way it feels on my hand. I mean that's pretty cool too. So I like the way it feels on my hand. So which does make a difference. It's like it was perfectly made for my hand. Like my thumb fits right there over the over that first black button. You know, on the side, on the left hand side of it. It's got that good grip on the side, like a baseball. It's neat. I like this thing. Yours matches the lights in your case. Yeah, now see, I don't have any lights in my case. I do. I have a red light. I have a red and white light. That's all I have. You know, it's ghetto inside my computer, I guess. So you just have to change the board and processor. That's all. Well, I mean, again, yeah, but that's expensive. You say that like it's a big, like, it's not a big deal. You know, again, and here's the thing: the Ryzen 2700 on Amazon is in my price range, but I want that cooler that glows, and it doesn't come with the cooler that glows, and I got mad. So because if I'm gonna get that, because my motherboard will support the 2700, so that takes care of the CPU end. Then maybe Black Friday, if something comes down, I'll get it too. So, but that's me. We're not talking about me. All right. So, all right. How many of you all out there, and there's 40 of you all out there, are just like me? Because are you enjoying the hell of these people in the Xbox community? They're squirming. And I'm talking about they're squirming because they're moist, okay? They're squirming because they think the PS-5 is going to be more powerful than the Xbox. I mean, how many of you all are laughing at that shit? What's up there, RDE1 Matador? How you doing? How you doing? So, but all right, so, and then there's a chance here that Xbox is going to be, excuse me, it's going to have a better GPU. I mean, according to that article that I read into the record, this is why you can't believe the rumors, guys, because they're talking about Xbox is going to have some type of RDNA plus. So, so you're enjoying the drama. Yeah, I mean, but do you all understand? Like when I heard, first things first, let's take a recap here. Next Gen 720, the crap gamer, have said that it's over. What's up, Paul G? Again, $ Craig Tech, everybody. Go ahead and hook a brother up on that Cash App. Thank you in advance. You're watching the fanboy. So, All right, now why do you all think PS5 is going to be more powerful? So, but finally, when you have people bending the knee like Nethos and what's it called, something MM2K, something like that, that guy, they are bending the knee. So I know that's Ryan, that's Big Cloud's favorite YouTuber right there. So, so how many of you all think PS5 is going to be more powerful? Christopher Harty's on the record. He said most likely PS5 will be more powerful. I don't care which one's more powerful. I'm trying to play Horizon Zero Dawn Part 2. So, well, he said that it's over with. He is on a podcast with Next Gen 720 saying that Xbox died. Like we watched Xbox die up there. Like they flatlined. It was asystole. You know, it's the trash box one where people were calling it that. But he said Xbox died and we entered some type of new gaming brand. So you don't care. You just give me those exclusives. I understand that. Won't matter. I agree it doesn't matter. I'm not here to look. I agree it doesn't matter. All right. I'm trying to get you all. I'm trying to gauge you all on who. I mean, again, and this will be the last time I ask about it because the damn shit ain't coming out for another year and a half. So you think Xbox will be more powerful? Paul G, but things doesn't matter. Yeah, I understand that. So Xbox E3 just killed the next Xbox. Well, fair enough. Fair enough. You know, I'm not here to say you're wrong. I'm not going to argue with you. So, oh boy, El Matador dropped some N4G news. What's he talking about? Gran Turismo Sport Exploring is real. Oh yeah, yeah. That much is true. Yeah, I agree with that. You want bangers? I know that. Yeah, your art teacher would be ashamed of our artwork. Looks like you all are being silly. All right. All right. So again, the Navi performance. So it says I'm doing anything crazy. You have a 1070 and an i7. Damn. Damn. I mean, damn. That's an expensive build right there. An expensive build. So, but yeah. So there's a lot of podcasts. So a lot of people die. Shout out to Next Gen 720. Now I want to ask you a question. I want to ask everybody in the chat a question, and I give credit where credit is due. So shout out to Zaire. He has asked Crap Gamer and I think a couple of other people that do they feel a sense of guilt for what they've been spreading? Now, Crap Gamer answered honestly and said no, because it was just all in fun and games. And he just did a podcast with Mooch saying that he's just going to play some games and enjoy the hobby. Because he's getting married. And I'm telling you right now, once he gets married, your wife will give you 6 months on some bullshit, but after that, she starts clamping down. I mean, my girl is what helps me is that she works nights, so I still get some time to talk to you all and stuff like that. So, but yeah, she'll be home tomorrow, so yeah, I'll be taking care of business tomorrow. So, you just want to know what it's acceptable that show airline pilot simulator. It's not okay for PS5 to be more powerful. What now? Somebody actually said that? The hell's a 4000 Ti? I bet it's expensive. It sounds expensive. So, how's it acceptable that they show commercial airline pilot simulator, but it's not okay for PS5 to be? Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, I read that wrong. Well, I mean, I don't have a problem with their flight sim that they show, but I like flight sim, so for me, I'm a little biased. I would have rather seen Fable, but look, they're going to launch with Halo. They're going to have Fable. They're going to have another Horizon or Forza game. So they're going to have Gears that's going to be capable of being played on the Scarlet. So I honestly, my honest opinion about Xbox is that they are actually in good shape going into next gen. Okay, they have just as many AAA games that will be coming out. They have just as many as Sony will. A lot of people don't realize that. But now I'm not here to say they're going to be good or quality, and I'll be playing them on PC. But they will have games, okay? But I'm not. I mean, whether they have games that you are interested in, that is a matter of subjective opinion. So, you know, like, oh, really? You play US Navy Fighters? Oh, I had that shit too. I had that. Man, you going back a long way on that one. I had that one. I had the Jan's. I had the Jan's F-15 simulator. I had that one. The F-15 simulator was boring. Once you learn, all right, look, everybody says when they're watching me play my flight sim, it's boring. That's because I'm playing it correctly. You should not be in a flight simulator and be up there up to your ass in bullshit because you're doing stuff wrong. You know, I did a perfect startup today. Well, I didn't perfect. My HUD didn't turn on. Technically, I should have powered my plane down and asked for a jet restart. I didn't do that, though. I just took off and flew waypoints. But my sim, your simulator should be boring. It should go 1, 2, 3, 4, ABC. It should not be coming up with all type of bullshit. Now, once I start flying the campaign and there's people trying to shoot me down, I will be playing that game a lot differently. I'll have to map the keys and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I did a barrel roll. Check me out on that one. So I did a barrel roll. So let's make flight simulator. Again, they got a flight. Look, if it makes any difference to you, Microsoft's first simulator game was actually the one that the 9/11 terrorists used. I've got it. It's sitting right here. They actually pulled the game off the shelf. Here, let me show it to you all. I think I've shown it to you before. I'll put it on camera, though. There. That's 2000. You all can see that. So this was the flight sim that the 9/11 terrorists used, all right, to help train themselves. So, and Microsoft pulled it off the shelf. So what they're doing is they're going back to their. So I understand that, but I would have rather seen Fable. Okay, I would have rather have seen Fable. That was my hand. That was the hand of God right there. But if you grabbing a new Elite controller, no, I am not going to grab another controller. So, yeah, that I had that game. I see that the discs were still in there, and the game would still play. It would still load up. You know, if I were to put it in, but it has like 3 discs to it. Hold on, 1, 2. Yeah, it has 3 discs in order to play the game. So yeah, but nah, no controller for me. You love the Jane Sim, that one I played, hooked it. Yeah, you get your favorite was the F7J. It's been years. Yeah, I mean, I played all those. I forgot the F-15 simulator. Okay, the F-15 simulator simulated Desert Storm. Yeah, the Jan's F-15 simulator simulated Desert Storm. And then they had the F1. I had the F-117 one. That was trash. That wasn't a very good one. It's called Nighthawk. It wasn't a very good. Once you learn how to fly that Nighthawk, it was you. I mean, they couldn't shoot you down. I mean, it was a stealth plane, you know. But that was easy to use. I think the hardest one, I had an Apache helicopter simulator. That was hard. But that was fun to play. You think we'll win? What's L3? You know. So I think the Jan stuff is on Steam. I think. Yeah, Impatient Fire. Yeah, I grew up on that. I remember sitting down in the basement on Saturdays. I remember I plugged in my my headset or my earphones from my Walkman, and just thought I was in a real jet plane. Yeah, I had the overlay on the keyboard and everything. So, and yeah, Israeli Air Force, that's available. That's available on Steam. I've seen that one. Ghost Recon, the new one, Diver. Yeah, I'm buying the new one. I'm buying that. So I'll get that. I'm getting, for me, it's going to be Control, Madden. I don't know, something allegedly. They're saying Ghost of Tsushima is shooting for this year. But Control and Madden are definite. I'm knocking them out. I'm working overtime to get both those games. Oh man, what comes out after that? Kojima's game, Death Stranding, I'm buying that. And that's it so far. So that is it so far. Then whatever I want to play, F-22 Lightning. I don't think I had that one. Yeah, the F-22, they don't hardly make that plane anymore. They ended up going with the F-35. So they went, yeah, I'm getting Death Stranding. Yeah. So it was also rumored that stuff was all started because of Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Make no mistake about it. The game that I've heard talked about the most in the community has been Horizon Zero Dawn. That game broke the back of the Xbox community. That's because, again, that's the game that's talked about the most. And again, you can hook that up. Hell, I may stream that tomorrow. You can hook that shit up, and it looks phenomenal. You know, it's still one of the best looking games out there. I certainly hope you're right. I'm excited about Death Stranding. So they stopped. Yeah, they had to. Well, they were going to make the F-22 or the F-35, and they ended up making the F-35. So I did not see what you said. What is your question? Now, it's a lot easier to get my attention if you use the Cash App, okay? It is a lot easier, but I did not see your question, honestly, so ask it again. How many times can a back be broken? A lot, actually. You know how many bones are in your back? Horizon Zero Dawn with launch game? Maybe. So maybe. What is your question, the almighty Spartan God? Yeah, I mean, Microsoft does not have a quality RPG. So at least not one that I know about. So Jay Swoles 510 commented on my stream. Is this available now? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So also shout out to the Platform Podcast. I'm working to get Cool Cat Terry to come on to my podcast. They still make close to 200 F-22s, but production is in it. Yeah, and again, it's still a great air superiority fighter. You all can go on YouTube and type in F-15 versus F-22. And the F-15 holds its own in air-to-ground strikes. But, yeah, Christopher Hart, the Horizon Zero Dawn killed them. But when air-to-air started, the F-15 got his ass kicked. And the F-15 has been the standard for 30 years in air combat. No Cool Cat. Yeah, I liked her. Yeah, I liked her. She was cool. Hopefully she can come on. So fat girls are a blessing. Okay, yeah, that little chunky girl is cool. So I don't mind a little chunky girl. It's been 3 years since Horizon Zero Dawn, and it's been 2 years, right? Stop working on Horizon to start on a new game. Okay. F-22 is the best fighter in the world. It's very good. Yeah, I'm not going to deny it's not a good. So, the Almighty Spartan guy. Okay, your question was who you think will be, what is L3? I mean, I don't know. So, used to be an F-15. Well, I think the F-15 simulator was an F-15E because they converted it to be more of a bomber. And that's pretty much all your missions were bombing missions. But it was so much fun. Once you learned how to fly that plane, you had to fly real low to the ground. I was flying like at not 1,200. I'd say about 2,200 feet off the ground. Then you would pickle your it's called pickling your ground target. Then as you pickled the ground target, I would use harm to take out missiles, and or sometimes you would have F-22 wild weasels go in front of you, and it's a simulator, so you can't hit the A button to simulate. if it told you it was going to take 40 minutes to fly your mission, it took you 40 minutes to fly your mission. So, but it was, hey, I love those games. That's why I'm playing this Jet game now. I'm having a good time. Next gen will have a new Naughty Dog IP. Yes, they're going to have The Last of Us Part 2. So the Marcus Macross Fighter Jet is better because it can transform. Fair enough. I do like those Macross Fighters. They're based on F-14 designs. So Sony Santa Monica, don't they make the baseball game? Yeah, that's going to look pretty good when it have ray tracing on there. I know that. So Guerrilla Games going to become that studio to reckon with. Well, I think Naughty Dog and CD Projekt Red are the two best studios around. I think they're a cut above everybody else. I have not crashed my jet yet. You've never seen me crash my jet. If you watch today, I had a perfect takeoff. So, Sucker Punch. Yeah, they're making Ghost of Tsushima. Again, the PS5 games that are, or PS4 games that are coming out will more than likely be cross-gen. I'm not here to say that they're more than likely they're not going to change the FPS. They're going to more than likely give you a instead of it being 4K checkerboarded, they may be able to give you 4K checkerboarded or 4K native. We'll have to wait and see though. So I really like I enjoy playing on my PC. That Jet Simulator, I don't know if you'll be able to watch me play that. That's from the PC. I got all my Mass Effect DLC. That's all on PC now, so I'm good on Mass Effect. I've got all the Mass Effect games on PC. I'm happy. So with that, and I got that on sale. Again, Origins, I don't know if you all have Origins. They had one hell of a sale this weekend too. I mean, I got to admit, I spent more money than I should. So I got that Mass Effect stuff. I got, I got this mouse, so I'm good. I'm good. CD Projekt is overhyped. Again, as far as the way their characters are designed and things like that, I get that. And Witcher 3 ain't nothing to be fucked with. Witcher 3 is still one of the best games this gen. So, I tried Xbox game. Yeah, I did. Well, hold on. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. I have. No, I have. I'm sorry. I've already played like Forza Horizon, stuff like that on Game Pass. But there's a lot of games on Game Pass that I thought would be there. They don't have. I thought Shadow of the Tomb Raider would be on Game Pass. I already had that on Steam. Shout out to the PC community for sharing games. But I've got Shadow of the Tomb Raider on Steam, but it would have been cool to have it on Game Pass. I mean, I got Game Pass for 1 month. Mass Effect 4 is coming. Do not tease me like that. Oh my God! Like if they announced it, I ain't gonna lie. Because they did not have an N7 day in 2018. But if they announce something this year, they talk about the Mass Effect games are going to come to the new consoles with all the bells and whistles. I'll be buying that shit again. It's just the way I am. So, and oh man, boy, oh boy. So Death Stranding, Ghost of Tsushima, both have a chance to take over the game. That's a steep climb there. So Ghost, no, I don't think Ghost, but it does. I am excited about that. So, all right, what do you all think about actual developers at E3 saying that Sony's console is more powerful? I mean, do you call bullshit on them, or what do you all think about that? So, what do you all think about that? The Last of Us 2 also has a chance to take. The Last of Us 2 is a big deal. I mean, I'm just going to leave it at that. The Last of Us 2 is going to be a big deal. So, yeah. Yeah, but for me, the consoles are going to do the same thing. Shout out to Red Dragon. He just put out Xbox official on record saying that they believe absolutely will have the most powerful console on the market. That's from Matt Booty. So there you go. There you go. Yeah, PS4, they announced the now the beta How is that? Okay, the beta for Avengers is going to be May 15th, 2020. I'm buying that. So Porter Rock putting out all kind of good information. Shout out to Porter Rock. Oh, that's right. The Jedi movie. The Jedi video games, Fallen Jedi. I'm buying that. I've already got that. So I'm good. So yeah, I'm good. And again, if I had a 2070, I would get Control on PC. But right now, I got 5 on it at my local GameStop. So we're gonna see how that so Tim Dog still hurting. He is still hurting. So hell, I can't find the podcast now. But there's 40 of y'all here. Shout out to the 40 of y'all for being here. Well, we have had Sony and Microsoft Digital from AMD all being coy. Well, again, I just don't understand why it's such a big deal. Can somebody explain to me why it's a big deal? What's up, the Hulk? How you doing, young man? The Hulk flew in here. He came out of the blue and he flew right back into it. How you doing? It's kind of a dev kit and they get increased all the time. Remember that PS4 did not have enough RAM. Fair enough. Good point. Good point. Good point. The specs are set in stone. See, no, they're not. No, they're not. The specs can change. Shout out to J-Dub City. That's what he was saying. Now, here's the thing. If both of these consoles are coming out in the fall of 2020, they'll have to start fabricating them by E3, which is in June. So very good. Now, I understand what people are saying. I think the final specs go in at the end of Q3 this year. I think that's when we get the final specs. So yeah, bad juju. I like it. CPU and GPU are set in stone. CPU, yes. GPU, no. I don't think either GPU is set in stone. So only because they still have plenty of time to fabricate that. So I don't even think AMD started mass producing their hybrid stuff. We'll have to wait and see. That's not that big a deal to me. I'm more excited about the games. See, I'm up here trying to talk about the games. So, but yeah, how many of you are buying Control? Let me see some ones. Hit 1 if you are buying Control. So give me a 1 if you're buying Control, because I'm putting a 1 in there right now. I am so excited about Control. Yeah, I'm trying to really move off of the whole bullshit power thing, because I think people were saying, it's funny to watch them squirm because Corey Massey's not getting it. Okay. So 1.5, you're silly. Control looks lit. That doesn't mean you're going to buy it. It does look good. Destroy All Humans remake looks great. Yeah, I love the first Destroy All Humans on the 360. Emerald 17 is not getting it. Okay. So I'll be playing Control and streaming the hell out of that game. So that's going to be fun. So, but yeah, it's almost 11 o'clock Eastern time. Get your questions in, folks. Get your questions in. RD Matador is getting it. Shout out to RD Matador. Again, $ Craig Tech 2 means you don't know yet. Okay. Are you getting Control for the PC? No, because I don't have ray tracing. But I would love to get, if I can get a 2070 by August. That's why I keep on saying hashtag Craig Tech, Cash App. So I would like to. So I've already reserved it for the PS4 though. Ray tracing is overrated. Nah, not what I saw it on Control. Oh my God. That game, if I really enjoy that game, I would like to see it in ray tracing. Let's see, you need to see more of it. Fair enough. What will Xbox fans do if all Xbox games on other systems? That's already happened, and they don't like it, Christopher Hart said. They don't like it. So they're going off. They're going crazy. So, So it's but yeah. But guys, I mean, I can't believe it. 46 of you all here this late at night. I do appreciate it. So the bots won't buy control because they will be. You think they'll boycott the game? Really? Okay. Borderlands 3 is coming in September. Well, see, I got to get control done by college football season. Once college football season starts, my gaming really drops. It curbs into my gaming. So PC gaming community will hook me up with control. Well, if they do, fantastic. I will be forever grateful to the PC community. I wish they hooked me up with a 2070, but that's fine. I'm all excited for it. It's not that I don't want it. It's just that I won't be able to enjoy it without the ray tracing. So I'll just have to wait. So yeah, you have a life for your girl. Just good. Yeah, they go those kids, man. They start climbing all around, man. This gaming is fun. So a friend of mine had kids, and he stopped gaming for about 6 years, and he just hopped back into it when he got an Xbox X. He went out and he bought the same type of TV that I got, and he bought an Xbox X. So it's so he's happy. I mean, he's happy with it. So. And again, he's been playing on Xbox for 12 years, so he ain't gonna change. So you can get a pirated version of Control. Oh my God, no, you don't have to steal. We got to support the industry. You don't have to steal it. So shout out to you for getting one, though. College football is boring. NFL is fixed. I mean, there's a few college games I circle. So Alabama, Auburn, I always watch. Stanford, USC, I always watch. Texas, Oklahoma, I always watch. So was that enough to make him stop gaming again? No, he likes his Xbox. He's good. So he's fine. So but he's been playing on Xbox, like I said, like 12 years. So he ain't trying to do nothing else. And his kids are older now. So he just comes home and he jumps on and he calls in the B2. He still plays Call of Duty. He still plays the that Call of Duty that came out. The what do they call it? There is no campaign on it. It's just Battle Royale. He's still playing that. He is still playing that. So anybody Xbox community boycott a game because you don't like the fact that the developer is making. I don't. Well, I mean, they shouldn't be mad because they didn't buy the games. So the developers have no choice but to put them on other places or at least shop them. So that's cool. But guys, hit that like button for me, please, and share the video. Like I said, we are very close to 1,000 subs. So as I go through my notes here, remember that the VEGA 64 is 12.66 TFLOPS, almost 13. I'll just call it 13. So, but leave your comments in the comment section. I will read them. I do not. If you take the time to leave the comment, I will read the comment. So, but everybody that was here, man, shout out to everybody who's here. Triple J, Corey Massey, RDL Matador, Emerald 17. Thanks for coming by. Diver, thanks for coming by, brother. The Hawk, like I said, he flew in and he went right back into it. Shout out to him. Impatient Fire, always a pleasure. The Almighty Spartan God, take it easy. KIOP 901, shout out to you. Yeah, anytime I can squeeze in talking about Mass Effect, I will. So yeah. But yeah, all right, well, man, I'm gonna get on up out of here. Players United Gaming, appreciate it. Yeah, and again, I'm working to get Cool Cat Terry and maybe a couple guys from the Platform podcast to come on through. So but yeah, I'm gonna get on up out of here. I do appreciate you all coming through. Like I said, the NAVI the PlayStation 5 is going to it's been pretty much confirmed now by multiple sources that the NAVI performance is going to be on that of a VEGA 56, 64. So that's good. I like it. I like that. I'm a VEGA guy. All right, guys, man. You all have a good one. You all take it easy, and I will talk to you in the morning because I will be doing another OBS stream, trying to get that screen centered for you, and it may be Mass Effect 2. So I might be streaming Mass Effect 2, or I can. No, I'll do the jet game. Let's try to blow something up tomorrow. Okay, I'll try to blow something up tomorrow. All right, guys, take it easy. I'm going to get on up out of here. Peace.